Imagine a time long ago, a time when the world was vast and largely unexplored. Picture the rugged landscapes, the untamed wilderness, and the endless horizons that beckoned to the brave souls of the past. A time of brave explorers and mighty ships, where the sea was both a pathway and a formidable barrier. These were the days of the Vikings, fearless seafarers who ventured into the unknown with nothing but their courage and their sturdy longships. Leif Erikson, a Viking warrior, dared to journey into the unknown. Born into a lineage of explorers, Leif was destined for greatness. His father, Erik the Red, had already carved a path to Greenland, but Leif's ambitions stretched even further. He sailed across the vast Atlantic Ocean long before Columbus. With a crew of loyal men, he braved the treacherous waters, guided by the stars and the whispers of ancient legends. His story is one of courage, adventure, and the discovery of a new world. Leif's journey was not just a physical voyage, but a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Vikings, who saw opportunity where others saw only danger. Leif's voyage was not for the faint of heart. The seas were unpredictable, the weather often harsh, and the threat of the unknown loomed large. Yet with every wave that crashed against their ship, their resolve only grew stronger. It was a perilous journey into uncharted waters. The ocean was a vast, untamed beast, with storms that could swallow ships whole and currents that could drag them off course. But the Vikings were masters of the sea, their ships designed to withstand the harshest conditions. The open ocean held many dangers, from the threat of sea monsters to the very real possibility of running out of supplies. Every day was a battle for survival. But for Leif and his crew, the promise of new lands and untold riches was worth the risk. Yet, Leif was a true Viking, fearless in the face of adversity. His leadership inspired his men, and his vision of what lay beyond the horizon kept their spirits high, even in the darkest of times. He was driven by a thirst for discovery and a desire to make his mark on the world. The call of the unknown was irresistible, and the chance to be the first to set foot on new shores was a prize beyond measure. What would make a man risk everything to venture into the unknown? For Leif, it was the call of adventure that ran in his blood. The same spirit that had driven his ancestors to explore new territories now pushed him to go further than anyone had gone before. For Leif, it was the call of adventure that ran in his blood. The thrill of discovery, the promise of new lands, and the chance to carve his name into the annals of history were all the motivation he needed. It was the Viking spirit of exploration pushing him to go further than anyone had gone before. This spirit of adventure and discovery is what defines the legacy of the Vikings, a legacy that continues to inspire us to this day. Leif Erikson was born in Iceland, a land of fire and ice. This rugged and beautiful island, with its dramatic landscapes of volcanoes and glaciers, shaped the spirit of its people. The harsh environment demanded resilience and fostered a culture of exploration and adventure. He was the son of Erik the Red, a fierce Viking who founded the first Norse settlement in Greenland. Erik the Red was known for his fiery temper and indomitable will, traits that he passed on to his son. The settlement in Greenland was a testament to his determination and vision. Erik himself was no stranger to exploration. His voyages across the North Atlantic were legendary, and he was always in search of new lands to conquer and settle. His adventurous spirit was a beacon for those who followed him. He had been exiled from Iceland for fighting. This exile, however, did not deter him. Instead, it fueled his desire to find a new home, leading him to the uncharted territories of Greenland. His exile became a pivotal moment in Viking history. Leif grew up hearing tales of his father's exploits. These stories were not just bedtime tales, they were lessons in bravery, resilience, and the Viking way of life. They painted vivid pictures of distant lands and daring adventures. These stories sparked a fire in his heart. Young Leif was captivated by the idea of exploration and discovery. He dreamed of the day he would set sail and carve his own path in the world, just like his father. He longed to follow in Erik's footsteps and discover new lands. The call of the unknown was irresistible, and Leif was determined to answer it. His preparation for the journey was meticulous, reflecting his deep commitment to his dream. Vikings were known for their seafaring skills. Their ability to navigate the treacherous waters of the North Atlantic was unmatched. They were fearless sailors, always ready to face the challenges of the open sea. They built strong ships called longships. These vessels were marvels of engineering, designed to withstand the harshest conditions. The craftsmanship that went into building a longship was a source of pride for the Vikings. These longships could withstand the roughest seas. They were the perfect tools for exploration, allowing the Vikings to travel vast distances and discover new lands. The legacy of these ships is a testament to the ingenuity and courage of the Viking people. Leif's journey began in Greenland. He gathered a crew of strong and skilled Vikings. They were ready to face any challenge. Their destination was the west, a direction filled with mystery and rumor. Some said there were lands beyond the ocean. Leif was determined to find out. The Vikings loaded their longship with supplies. They had food, water and weapons. They also brought timber to repair their ship and tools to build shelters. With everything prepared, they set sail into the vast Atlantic Ocean. The voyage was long and perilous. Leif and his crew braved the harsh realities of the open sea. They faced fierce storms that threatened to tear their ship apart. The waves towered over their longship like giants trying to swallow them whole. But the Vikings were skilled sailors. They used all their strength and knowledge to navigate the treacherous waters. They rode the waves, their hearts pounding with each gust of wind. The sun beat down on them during the day and the cold wind chilled them to the bone at night. After weeks at sea, a cry rang out from the lookout, "Land! Land!" Leif and his crew had finally reached their destination. They had discovered a new world, a land unknown to them. The shore was covered in lush green forests, unlike anything they had ever seen. The air was filled with the sound of birdsong. Leif named this new land Vinland, meaning land of wine or land of grapes. They had found a place of beauty and bounty. Leif and his crew explored this new land with wonder. They found rivers teeming with fish and forests full of game. The soil was fertile, promising good harvests. It was a land of plenty, a stark contrast to the harsh conditions of Greenland. They built a small settlement, a temporary home in this new world. They explored the surrounding areas, discovering more of Vinland's treasures. Leif Erikson had done what no one had done before. He had led an expedition across the Atlantic and found a new land. Leif Erikson's voyage to Vinland was a remarkable feat of navigation and courage. Setting sail from Greenland, he and his crew braved the treacherous North Atlantic waters, guided only by the stars and their knowledge of the sea. Their journey was fraught with danger, from unpredictable weather to the threat of icebergs. It is a testament to the adventurous spirit of the Vikings. These seafaring warriors were not just raiders, but also explorers, traders and settlers. They had an insatiable curiosity about the world beyond their homeland, driven by the desire to discover new lands and opportunities. His discovery of Vinland is a significant event in history. Vinland, believed to be part of modern-day Newfoundland, was described as a land of plenty, with rich resources and fertile soil. This discovery expanded the known world and demonstrated the Vikings' advanced seafaring capabilities. It predates Christopher Columbus's voyages to the Americas by almost 500 years. While Columbus is often credited with discovering the New World, Leif Erikson's journey shows that the Vikings were the true pioneers of transatlantic exploration. Leif's journey reminds us of the power of human curiosity and the thrill of